And welcome back. We've had the Switch here for quite a while and wanted to go through how the Joy-Cons worked and all that stuff and just upgrading. Sometimes some of us are just not much of a fan of these things. So I did have a video on upgrading these guys in particular, getting something a little bit better with vibration and all that stuff, gyro and all that. It's all great. But a lot of us still like traditional remotes, and I know we do have something like this that we could easily just slide in and we're good to go. But problem with this is that you feel kind of cramped. You feel like it's a little bit like a child for a kid. So what do you do when you have something like this and you're not a big fan of it? For me, I hate this. That I hate that some of these buttons are so close together. It just feels uncomfortable. So I'm going to give you guys two options here. I'm going to leave in the comment section below, in the description below, I'll leave two options here. So I do have this one here, which I forget the logo of that one. The logo reminds me of something, but the brand says Ellisween, and I'm going to have this in the comment section below and the description. It's not that bad. It's a little bit under $30, which isn't terrible. And we're also going to be looking at the more premium one, the one that's $90. So it's kind of like, oh my gosh, do I really want to pay? Do I want to pay $30 or do I want to pay $90? What do I do? Okay, so as far as the remote goes, it does have the macro buttons in the back that you could program. So if you want something up here just to be a little bit quicker, definitely do that. It's got all the options, your screen capture, everything is there exactly how it is. Now, when it comes to the build on this thing does feel very, very budget. I mean, very, very budget. It feels good. Like the click of the buttons, everything feels fine, but it just feels like a $30 remote. Now, the $90 remote. This is directly from Nintendo Switch, and this is the Smash Brothers exclusive remote. It doesn't have the macro buttons in the back. Everything else is the same. Now, the one thing I will say though is this thing feels premium. And I mean, the grips feel great. The buttons feel very good, great. It's got the capture, it's got the home, plus, minus. It's got everything that I need on this thing, but this thing feels so nice. The only thing I'm missing on this thing, if it had some kind of glow or something, so that way I could see the buttons at nighttime. Now, we're going to come here to the capture card device, and the thing with this one is you do have to hit the home button for this thing to sync. It takes about 3 to 5 seconds, and then I'm good. The vibration is there. You could feel the vibration, and I do believe it does have the gyro too. It moves pretty good. When I try playing a game, like just going through the process here of like, okay, how does this work? How are we, how does the buttons work and all that stuff? It feels good. It just does feel like a budget game. It says here, you see the little green light, there's 4 of them, so you could have 4 controllers. It's turned my other remote, I have it on, turned into number 2. It feels okay. Like, again, when I click on it, it does feel budget, it does feel cheap, it doesn't feel premium. Now, I do feel the rumble as I'm driving and I'm doing all this stuff. I could feel it. I feel everything that this device does. Now, when it comes to like just some of the options up here, just to test, both options, it feels like it fits really good in the hands. Like I'm not expanding my hands too much or cramping or nothing like that. It feels actually pretty good. Now, if I put this one down and I switch over to this one, this just feels so much more satisfying. Like for me, it feels like, whoa, I don't even know what that was. Wow, I had like all kinds of options. That's the first time I ever see that. Yeah, it just feels like the vibration feels really different. It feels a little bit more premium. Like everything about this device everything about the remote feels amazing. So yeah, for me, I know $30, $25, whatever it is, it's pretty good. And I know when we're like, well, we're going to go somewhere where it's not too expensive. We don't want to pay $90. You do pay what you get. So if you guys do get something like this, just know what it is. What you pay for is what you're going to pay for. So now they do have this one, the Nintendo Pro remote controller. They do have different options here. So if you guys want to get like just different colors or different themes, whatever it is, they have it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys appreciated today's content, just want to show you guys here some options of what you can get, smash that thumbs up. And if you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.